Service is the core of our Catholic faith, and sometimes it's a question of how do we live that. But when I was in Rome, we took part in the masses and the services that make present Jesus' ultimate acts of love and service. When he humbled himself to wash his disciples' feet, and when he died for us on the cross. This love and service is what can help us invigorate the world, as it is loving to the tiniest of details that we can help aid people in their development as humans. We can show that this is how we humans find our fulfillment, as also the Pope Benedict is our perfect model for this, as he has lent his life, his lungs and his voice to God, so that he can communicate the joy of Christ to all peoples. The video will show how thousands of, well, quite young people look to the Holy Father for the truth, and as a perfect example of how we can aid people. And also there's other things, such as helping around in the house, doing all them little things that don't seem important at all, but yet sometimes they're the most important things. Helping mum with the laying the table, I don't know, doing a bit of the washing up, maybe 1 or 2 nights. In my youth club in Tamazin, we do a lot of these social projects, which include going and visiting the poor and visiting the elderly, like just talking to them or performing for them, and which is always really nice. And when people think of service, they think, oh no, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. But in the end, we always get so much back from the people who we go and see, the people who we're meant to be helping, and in the end, we always learn something.
Service is a really intrinsic part of Christianity. The Pope, when you look at him, he is somebody who is a man who really lives that aspect of Christianity. Humanly speaking, being the Pope gets him nothing, basically. But spiritually speaking, he helps people all over the globe.
Through love and service, he continues to support us through his prayers, encyclicals, but most importantly through his example. He inspires me to embrace life and embrace the world. For Pope Benedict's visit here in England in September, my friends and I were thinking about ways in which we can support him.
Well, my idea was to do some t-shirts, I thought, with Pope Benedict's name on it.
Maybe we could have some media training as well and make some sound bites so people can hear all the messages about the Pope.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Service done with love is not something that happens once or twice in a lifetime when we're feeling generous. It's more a way of living. This way of living is what our world needs, and the Pope, as a global leader, is the person who can inspire us to do this and how to live it. When we see people with the eyes of Christ, we can give them what they really need. If you're not sure where to start, or if you're not sure how to put this into practice, just the next person you see, think, what can I do for them?